Everyone is talking about the TikTok creativity program right now and how you can use it to make a lot of money.
Creativity program.
New creator program.
The creativity program beta.
Utilize TikTok's creativity program. In 2 weeks, it's already made me $7,500.
So I've decided that I'm going to try and make money with the TikTok creativity program, starting from scratch on a fresh account on TikTok, and I'm going to use no money to build up this page. I'm also going to document the whole journey on this YouTube channel as a series to see if it really is a valuable side hustle / business. The two goals I've set myself for this series is to 1, get to 50,000 followers, and 2, make at least $500 with the creativity program. So with all of that being said, let's head into step 1, which is going to be to pick a niche. Now I had a look at loads of different niches when it came to making money with the TikTok creativity program. Some of the main ones to list off would be the streamers with like sort of gameplay clips underneath them. I'll show some examples around me. The next one would be sort of Reddit stories that have like Minecraft or Subway Surfers in the background. The next type of page I looked into was sort of conspiracy theory type pages. And then finally, the niche I looked into was motivational pages. Now I decided for my page, I'm gonna make it in the motivational sort of niche. The reason for this is because I believe it should probably have a higher CPM than some of the other niches, meaning I'll get paid more money once I'm in the program. The second reason is because it's a niche I've had a little bit of experience with, and it is also something I'm pretty interested in and I'll enjoy making the videos about, which is gonna make me be more consistent. And the third reason is because I've seen a lot of motivational pages doing pretty well recently on TikTok that are all sort of going for the creator fund because their videos are over a minute long. Now, whenever I came across a page that had videos over a minute long and it looked like they were making money with the creator fund, I actually made a list in my notes and I would just copy and paste their channel to help me sort of prepare for this. So as you can see, I've got some different niches and some different links to different channels. So you guys can check some of these out if you want. So these are sort of the Reddit stories, these are the motivational ones, and then this was the one sort of conspiracy theory one that I found, but this one seemed to be doing pretty good numbers. However, I ultimately decided that I wanted to make mine in the motivation niche. So that is what we're sticking with. Now we have a niche, the next step is to create a name. Now when creating a name, I preferably like something that has a bit of a ring to it, is memorable and doesn't have too many dots or underscores in it, because that is going to make it hard for people to try and search it. If they find it and they forget it and they try and search up but they can't remember, they're not going to probably remember where the dots and underscores are, so try and have it as like fluid as possible. So to help give me some inspiration and sort of find a name for my page, I actually use ChatGPT. So if I go over here now, I started with, can you create me photo names for my TikTok theme page that is in the motivational niche, and it gave me some of these which I thought were okay, but none of them really struck me. So I sort of changed the wording a little bit and said a TikTok motivation for like the mindset motivation niche, because that's kind of what I'm going to be in, and this one stood out to me. Don't ask me how, but when I was looking at this, the name that came to my head was Motivation Motive. However, when I tried to use this on TikTok, it was taken, so I added a "the" in front of it to create the name The Motivation Motive. Next, I then created a separate Gmail account because if all goes well, hopefully I'll carry on with this page and it will actually do pretty good, so I'd have to do this later down the line anyway. So I created a Gmail that I could then use to set up the TikTok account with. Now, before any of you try and go over to Instagram and steal this name in case I want to take it to Instagram later, I've already got that at on there, but it was taken. So I used The Motivation Motive with an underscore at the end before any of you go and try and steal it from me. I then needed a logo, so I just googled up TMM logo and found a logo that was stock, so it's not copyrighted. I then downloaded that logo and uploaded it to my profile to create the profile picture. So as you can see over here, the page looks a lot better with the logo than it did without, but there is still work to be done. So we need to add a name to it and add a bio to make it look even better. For the name, I just shortened it to the one I wanted initially, which was Motivation Motive, which is hopefully going to be a little bit more memorable, but it still obviously relates to the app. This should also help with the SEO optimization and make it more discoverable from search, as the first word is going to be motivation. Then for the bio, I added daily motivational videos to help you reach your goals with a sort of chart up emoji. This sort of gives people a reason to follow me, and they know I'm going to be consistently posting, because obviously I say daily videos to help you achieve your goals. Just tells them a bit about the page so that I have the right sort of people following me. Then the dash, just to separate it, make it look a bit more aesthetic. I then have 1 out of 50,000 winners. The reason for that is obviously because part of this series is to get to 50,000 followers, but also apart from that, it's going to give people a bit more incentive to follow, as who doesn't want to be a winner, and it also, if they join this, it makes them feel like they're a part of a community. So this is something that I've seen a few pages do, and it should hopefully help with that viewer to follower conversion. Okay, so the next step is to start creating content and then post it on our page. While there are many sort of different types of niches within the motivational niche, like I've said in the past, I could do a page that is made of AI like I showed you how to do in the last video, or I could even do a page like my other page, millionaire.aesthetic. But I wanted to start and grow a page that has sort of speakers such as Goggins and people like that motivating you on the page for a while that is all sort of chopped up with some cool motivational music. So I'm going to be creating posts like this. I've also seen this doing pretty good for a lot of other motivational pages recently. So for these reasons, I'm going to create these kind of motivational videos. The way I'm going to do this is through using YouTube Transcript to find different parts of podcasts or speeches or whatever that I've seen go viral before or I think are pretty insightful and pretty motivating. I'll then find those, clip them up, add them all together in CapCut, add some auto captions, add a bit of branding, and then also add music and make sure the clips are over 1 minute long. However, in the start, it doesn't really matter too much if the clips are over 1 minute long because, like I've said before, I need to get to 10k followers and have 100,000 views before I can even apply for the TikTok creativity program. So the first sort of goal is to get to 10k followers, and I can do this through however means I want, but I'm going to throw in some 1 minute videos so that way I don't just have a bunch of people that have zero attention span, and when I start posting the 1 minute videos, my followers aren't going to like them. So my strategy to get to 10k followers is going to be sort of mix of different content. So I'm going to keep it all sort of to do with motivation, but some of it is going to be 1 minute long videos of sort of podcasts and things like this. Some of it might even be the slides because they get pretty good views and can help you get your followers up. I'm just going to do whatever I can to try and get to 10k as fast as possible so I can apply for the TikTok creativity program and hopefully start making some money as soon as possible. Here's a video I made earlier in CapCut if you want to see sort of an example of the videos I'm going to make. And in the next episode of the series, I will add in a step-by-step tutorial on how to make videos like these. And that is all I can really do in the first episode of this series. I've set up the page, I've got the first bit of content ready to go, and now it is a bit of a consistency and a patience game to try and get those first couple of followers and get that first viral video and hopefully snowball from there. Okay, so I've just finished editing this video, but I realised there was one thing that I missed, and there's also been some progressions in the last couple of days. So to start off with, the thing that I missed is you need to curate your feed. So what do I mean by curate your feed? I mean interact with the content that is actually going to help you grow your page. So things that are similar to your page, like the type of content that's similar to your page. That way you can use it to give yourself video ideas, find certain clips, and just be surrounded by the right type of content, which is going to make it a lot easier when it comes to making the content yourself. So I'll put out some screen recordings of some examples of how I do this. The first way is just to literally scroll on the home feed of TikTok. Whenever there's something that is brainless content that isn't going to help your page grow, scroll straight past it. When you see something that is like the type of content you want to create, the motivational stuff, drop a like on it, share the link or copy the link so that way they think you're sharing it. This way you're just going to be telling the algorithm essentially that this is the type of content that you like and they're going to push you more of it, which is then going to help you with video ideas, finding clips, finding different things to put together, finding the right music to put in the background, and just see what is working within your niche. Second way to do it is searching up pages like your own and finding things and then going from there and liking their stuff. This is probably the best one to start with, as obviously if it's a brand new account, you're going to struggle to have the motivational stuff right away. So what you can do is you can search up a motivational page you might know that you want to sort of be like, or you can just search up the hashtag motivation and find the type of motivational content you want to make. You're then going to go on these pages and interact with their stuff, which should then help you create your home feed, and then from there you can use the home feed to find new content, follow these people so that way you get loads of video ideas, and then also like their content. So that way when you go in your likes on your page, you will have literally just a bank of video ideas and clips that you can take and implement in your own videos. Now as far as progression goes, it's literally been 5 days since I posted the first video on the account, and in that time I've already got to 12k followers. I had my first video blow up. I'll put up some analytics around me. I know this might seem sort of hard to believe in a way. I'm even a bit shocked myself at how quickly I've managed to grow the page this big. It pretty much all came from that one viral video, which is quite funny because in the last video I talked about how it literally takes one video to go viral for you to get 10k followers and get 100,000 views. So this is just proof of concept. I've put in an application to join the creativity program. It says it should take about 3 days for them to get back to me. I applied, I think 2 days ago, so I should have that tomorrow. That means in the next episode we can look at the type of money I'm going to be making, hopefully get another video that is going to be viral that is inside the time when we get the creativity program, and reach that goal of $500. Although we are off to a flying start, there is still a lot of work to be done with the page and actually hitting the goals of 50k and $500 being made from the creativity program. We can also take the series in some other little directions to show you guys different ways you can use the page to make money. Now I just want to say another rule that I didn't mention at the start is that I'm not going to use any of my other platforms to promote this page. So I haven't done that and I'm not going to do that, but that is another rule for this series. I can't self-promote on my own pages. Anyways, that is enough of future me waffling. I'm going to pass you back over to past me and he is going to finish off the video for us. Now if you enjoyed this video and you want to follow along with the journey, then make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any of the future episodes. However, I'm only going to be creating videos when it sort of makes sense to create these videos and there's enough for me to talk about in a long form video. However, if you want more frequent updates, make sure to go and follow my Instagram, which is over here, and I'll link it in the description, where I'll be doing more frequent updates through the stories feature on my Instagram page. I hope you enjoyed this video and are as excited as I am to see where we can take this page, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.